And we are live. You got stuff ready as well?
I'm all. If you stay ready, you don't have to. Come on.
Cool. You don't have to get ready.
There you go. You're learning. You're doing better.
Yeah,
You're doing better.
That was on. Was it douching?
That was on the douching topic.
About people over douching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about.
Speaking of which, what did you just see that arrived in the post for me?
Clear douche bulbs.
Yeah, clear douche bulbs.
The future.
So for some advice on douching, I seen something on Instagram. It was Instagram. It was
Instagram.
It was someone who does a lot of douching.
There's a lot of douchebags on Instagram, isn't there?
They weren't douchebags. They were
douche bulbs.
They were a douche user. A lot of douchebags in general, though. Yeah, but it was a lady, and she's like, I was saying, she's glorious when it comes to anal.
Douching queen.
Yeah, but she said about douching. Someone asked her for advice, and she said, "All I use is this." And it was a bulb. She said, "That's all I need. I don't need to do full enemas and this, that, and the other." She goes, "There's always a clear bulb." It goes once. Well, she said once I used a douche, and a bit of mold came out.
Oh, yeah.
I instantly went to Amazon.
Yeah, you've got to. You've got to at that point.
Because I didn't think of that, and I was like, I regularly change them, but I was like, now I need to have clear.
Well, here's the thing. I don't feel like I've ever had advice on how often you should buy new ones. Like, are they disposable? Do you only use them once?
No, well, you can get disposables.
Yeah.
You can. And they look more like a stand-on pump that you used to fill your
like
airbeds. So,
I mean, that would also work.
Yeah, you could. So, yeah, there was those. But now I was like, I need a clear one. Absolutely 110%. So now, as well, how often? I think if you got a clear one, they could last longer. But otherwise, every couple of months, every 3 months,
maybe
quarterly.
Quarterly. What are your quarterly figures for douching this month?
Yeah, it depends on how much you've been using them. Because the more you use them, the less you'll need to change them.
Is that mathing?
Yeah, because you're clearing them out more. Because if it's just sitting there
stagnant... I suppose so.
Yeah. I don't know. Don't take our...
No.
Don't take these numbers as fact.
We are not medical practitioners by any means.
But yeah, I'm just passing on what I learn is get a clear bulb.
Buy a clear bulb?
Yeah, because it sounds vile, having mould.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'd never even thought about it. But yeah, that is a point. I mean, I always make a point of like using really hot water, and then sort of with some soap and then squeeze it out into the loo before I use it.
But as well, on other latest news, literally a matter of seconds just before we went into this podcast.
It feels like we're on a news anchor thing, like breaking news.
I mean, this will probably come out in 3 weeks after this has actually just been announced. Because we've got an episode, I think it might have actually came out. What day is it today?
Wednesday.
So this might be 2 weeks today.
Okay. Yeah.
So anywho, what was the news?
So, I mean, it depends on where you sit on the side of the fence, whether it's good or bad news, I think. But
I was slagging him off yesterday.
I'm probably more on your side as well, to be honest. Yeah. But we've just seen
this moment in.
Yeah,
breaking news.
Yeah, well, it's funny actually because that's also what's written. It's also what's written on the post that we have just been looking at.
Should be a reporter.
You should.
No.
Would anyone trust the news that you're reporting? But again, unfortunately, Manchester Pride, after a few months actually of issues and rumour and this, that, and the other, has gone into voluntary, and I think that's an important word, voluntary liquidation. Now, it's sad news because obviously a lot of people value Pride for lots and lots of different reasons. I think for the people as well who very clearly probably won't get the money that they're owed, it's obviously, it could be devastating news.
That's why I was slagging him off yesterday. So what I've seen is he wasn't paying people.
Correct. Well, we should be very careful because Manchester Pride being a limited company is not a he, it's not a she, it is its own primary function. So we need to be very careful with that.
Didn't 3 members of the 4 board of directors, no, the 3 of the 4 directors, didn't they all leave?
I don't know. I don't know much about it.
Yeah, so that's... Bear in mind, don't quote these as facts, because they ain't facts.
Yeah.
These are just things we've heard, because everything's all about the grapevine.
There's a big allegedly around this conversation.
And there's people on there in the comments going, pay your fucking acts, because there were people who were acts who were commenting that as well.
Yes.
Who hadn't been paid.
I mean, I personally know many people that are claiming to have not been paid. And again, I'm using the word claiming purely for legal disclaimer reasons.
Yeah, and these are people who are the actual performers themselves.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
So, yeah. But I mean,
not just performers, vendors, suppliers, all sorts of people that have not been paid.
But already before the last Pride, I didn't want to go because I get pissed off at the whole like. They try to tell people you got to pay to go to Canal Street, but it's a public
Which
area anyway.
we all know. Well, most people know that you don't have to do. Yeah.
No, you pay to get into the certain areas.
Yeah.
Where they Pride,
yeah.
Just Pride puts on the acts. Because Pride itself, the London Pride doesn't charge you to get in, does it?
No, London Pride is very spread out,
though,
extraordinarily spread out.
Unless it's like a cordoned off area.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's the thing. That's what they make it look like. They literally get the gay village, barrier it off.
Yeah.
What it is the security that are there, that are volunteers, are actually told sometimes, like, you have to make sure everyone's got a ticket. Mm-hmm. And then when they do, the people are like, I don't need a ticket. This is a fucking public street. What they're there to do is just check your bags for safety, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. Primarily, it's there for safety. I mean, they wouldn't let me go to my gig.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I didn't have a wristband. I'm working. I was like, I'm literally carrying stilts. Like, what do you need from me? What do you need from me? I'm not walking around with these for fun. They weigh too much. But it got a bit heated in the sense of I'm coming through, and they're like, no, you're not. And I'm like, put a hand on me, and you will fucking find out.
But rumour has it, because I've heard this from another person, don't they charge bars to actually be open, which they shouldn't be able to do anyway?
They can't do that.
No.
They can't limit. Manchester Pride Limited cannot charge a bar or a venue within the cordoned off area to open. That's not...
Again, rumours.
Okay. Yeah, there are... I mean, this is the thing. There are so many rumours flying around. What I will...
I'm smiling and laughing as I'm saying that. I'm just like, you hear so much fucking shit.
You do. And there's a lot of discourse around this at the moment. And I do just, for anyone that is watching, I do just want you to be very careful about what you repeat as well. Because ultimately, especially where it's written down and online, because these are large organisations that, despite the fact that they've gone into liquidation, will have...
Battery, what the hell?
I was on a really good point there. I'm going to carry on anyway. So just be very, very careful. Advice generally, what you're repeating online, what you're writing online. These are large organisations. They do have, believe it or not, despite what's happened, they do have comfortable finances to some degree. Just do not open yourself up to a libel or slander lawsuit by what you're saying online. Because I have seen things that people are writing and they just are not careful enough. And again, I totally understand it. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of resentment. People deserve the money that they've been told they will have. And for some people, that will be the money that carries them through much of the rest of the year as well. And they're now going to be totally discarded. What I will also say is, despite the fact that they have gone into liquidation, if you are owed money by that company, you can join, you can make it known to the liquidators that you are owed money, and you might not get all of it. You might not even get 10 pence to the pound, but you might still be able to get some. If you make yourself known as a debtor to the company, to the administrators and the liquidators that will be going through the business to work out how they can pay people and what the situation is, because it all goes off to a third party now, you will be able to reclaim some amount of money. Again, it might be 2 pence in the pound. It might be very little, but something is better than nothing. And
to be fair, that is good. I didn't know that. I thought when something was liquid, it was liquid. But no. So that's actually really good for any acts who are claiming they haven't been paid to actually go seek it with this option.
Exactly that. And what I will say as well, I don't know if this is going to be allowed, but if anyone does need any advice, if anyone wants any practical help, please DM me personally you're probably best to do it on the Cavalcade Club. Yeah. Please DM us on Instagram.
So don't message fuck me.
No. Please DM me and I will help whichever way I can, because I've been through this
Do the app
at the Cavalcade Club.
Okay.
Please, you put it into Google and you'll find it. It comes up very early. But I will
for those who wonder who the Cavalcade Club are, so the Foot Me events are powered by Cavalcade. Hence why I'm quite often here. Yeah, exactly. And so message Cavalcade for your legal fans.
Yes,
it's not legal.
I know, but I've been through this. I've been through this process myself.
As a performer.
Yeah.
So, anywho, let's sort out this lighting rig behind you. You can keep talking.
I'm going to keep talking because also I just want, whilst you're faffing around with lighting, I also just want to highlight. So Manchester has a very fabulous charity within it called the LGBT Foundation. I know. Not everyone's aware of it. But what they have done is they've put an incredible post out on their social media to say that they have opened a hotline which will be available to Manchester Pride staff, suppliers, artists, and you have got access to their counselling services as well. So if this revelation, if this news has caused you any significant distress, please reach out to the LGBT Foundation. I'm not a spokesman for them at all. I don't do anything for them. I have had some very positive interactions with them as an organisation over the last few years, and they are fabulous. So please don't be ashamed to reach out to them as well.
That was really cool. Do you think, even though this is Manchester Pride being liquidated and not happening, the exact dates for Manchester Pride, what are they next year?
Well, they're historically on the August bank holiday. Yeah.
Do you think it's going to happen regardless? I do. I think all the LGBT people are still going to be like, I'm going to Manchester that weekend regardless.
I can certainly see that happening. I do think I don't think it will come back in the same way. I've been having lots of conversations over the last few weeks, since the news about them having financial difficulty has come out. I have had so many conversations, and everybody who has worked or works in the industry or, works around Pride festivals and things like that, I'd say 99% of those people have all said, we need it to not be what it was. We want something different. And I think I'm with them as well, having thought extensively about it. I think I'm with them. Pride doesn't have to be a concert. No. It doesn't have to be glitzy. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be exclusionary, because the second that you make it expensive, it becomes exclusionary. And especially in this day and age, people just don't have that kind of money really so much, especially young queer people. No. For loads of other reasons. And what I would like to see is more of a community-based Pride. Now, the difficulty with that is...
Manchester's big.
Manchester's a big place. The gay village is a big place. And even within Manchester, most cities don't have that many venues all in one space doing that sort of thing.
Is that clustered? No, that's the right word, clustered.
Yeah. And I would love to see a community-led thing, either by the bars, either by the venue promoters.
Well, it's like, so when you go to Pride, they have like the bars, but then they have like their own mobile bars outside of the bars, don't they?
Correct.
Only some of them are Pride. Some of them, the venues themselves just put on because they need the extra bars.
Most of them are.
Busy.
Most of them are actually run by the venues. So the only time that you see I
imagine they'd have to apply to the council if they'd do that off their own back.
Well, this is where we start getting into real difficulty.
Because what I was thinking, if they were just to go ahead and do it without Manchester Pride as an organisation, that would be a nightmare trying to get all that, because the council there's nothing on.
The other thing is as well is the council themselves put a lot of work into Pride, and being able to deal with Manchester Pride Limited, basically that makes that all one point of contact. Now, if you've got each individual bar trying to apply to do all of their each individual things, that's going to be overwhelming for the council staff to be able to deal with. So that's a limitation as well. So, in the terms of how I see it, what I really think needs to happen is there needs to be a focal point. There needs to be someone who takes the reins on this, will organise basically everything for that event. But who's going to do that for free? Don't. I've had the thoughts. I've had the thoughts. I must admit, I really
exactly
have.
Where I was going with that.
Yeah, I have had those thoughts.
By the way, this is not pre-scripted. We've stuck. This is.
Yeah, we're just winging this.
But
I have had those
Cavalcade
thoughts.
Is about events.
It is about events.
It's a big project, though.
It's huge, and it would be a year-long project.
And the money for that, instead of selling tickets to Pride like they were, how would it?
This is the thing: funding models, foundations. Whilst I feel this might sound egotistical, but whilst I feel like I could do it personally with the team that we have at Cavalcade, I don't know. I can't think right now what the funding model would be. We could get sponsors, but that then opens up. You then start having to appeal to what the sponsors want, and I wouldn't want that. It would have to be what the queer community want, and
But that's probably a good thing then that you've got that attitude, because think about it, the whole like conforming to fucking Barclays and stuff, and that's why Liverpool went down, because they wouldn't conform with that or agree with it, so they lost was it Barclays?
I think it was Barclays, Again, allegedly.
It could have been any bank for all we know.
Yeah, I think
we have spoke about it before, but one of these banks, they didn't. They were against trans, weren't they?
They were seen to be funding and bankrolling organisations that were anti-trans.
Anyway, they weren't happy
among
with
other
it,
things.
so they then lost that sponsor. Well, they actually refused a sponsor, didn't they? It wasn't they lost it?
Yeah.
They went, no, we don't want you as a sponsor.
Correct.
And because they lost so much money, they couldn't go ahead with Pride.
But then a localised version of Pride spun up anyway.
Exactly, which is what we're talking about. I think regardless, there's the weekend's probably going to be packed.
Yeah.
People are just going to do it anyway. But it would be nice, if not yourself, but someone to just step into that role. But don't do it in the way of like, I'm going to go in and charge those ticket prices and take all the money. If someone does that, you're just going to get the exact same thing. If anything, you might get a big-ass boycott because everyone go, we're not having another one of them.
Yeah. The only possible model that I could see, and the thing is...
Charity.
I think, well, a few elements. I think funding would have to come from a variety of different places. Yeah. I think the venues could certainly support in the funding of it, because ultimately the people will be coming. Well, the people will be coming to Manchester for the venues. Yeah. The difficulty is
you can't say you can't be a part of it if you don't.
Exactly that. And then
if you do, you're a dick. That kind of. I'm
not
naming
right.
anywhere, but there was a certain bar that I know, club, that was just literally outside of a barriered zone because I think they refused to jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah, yeah.
And when I say bandwagon, know that potential they have to pay to be part of it.
Yeah, yeah. As I say, it's so complicated. I think
we're normally a jolly podcast.
Well,
we're getting a bit irate here.
You could get charity funding, but again, where does the charities funding come from?
Yeah,
you could get bar funding. But again, if they're going to get the money anyway, what's kind of in it for them to do that beyond sponsorship? But again, that goes back into then the sponsor conversation. Mm-hmm. It's messy. Then you've got, what ultimately do the council want? What does the mayor want to do? Yeah. Because it would be a shame to lose it, because it brings so much money to more than just Manchester Pride Limited. It brings money to the hotels, it brings money to the people within Manchester, the performers, the suppliers, everything. And to lose it... You said the quiet part out loud, Ethan. You said the quiet part out loud. But yes,
I don't do drugs, by the way, but they do earn a lot of money, I believe.
They're very bad for you.
Anywho.
But yeah, it's just so messy. I don't even see where to start with.
Bear in mind, what time is it now?
4:36.
And we learned of this a half hour ago?
Yeah.
If that?
Yeah.
So you've genuinely not had time to even put pen to paper and you've thought about all this. You've probably said you've thought about it before, that it needs to have a different approach.
Yeah, it needs to have a different approach, a community-led approach, for sure.
I genuinely do think, I'm not saying you should definitely take this on, but maybe step back and put a bit of pen to paper and
maybe. And there's a lot of stuff going on for me personally at the moment, which would. True. Well, no. I'm actually putting that into a positive spin, which would actually potentially give me the time and the flexibility in order to be able to work on this. But I think the first port of call needs to be who in the community wants to be the face of this, and I don't know if that's me.
Okay.
And I have no contacts within Manchester City Council. I don't know the mayor personally, beyond writing them the occasional snotty letter, but that's a whole other thing. It's not a threatening letter by any means, just to clarify that, because I know it would have gone through your head, because you know who I am as a person. But I think something needs to happen to unify the council, unify the mayor, unify the venues, and then a plan needs to be hatched with all of those people represented.
Nice.
That's what I think needs to happen.
Well done. I think you would be good at the job. Or maybe have a step back. But welcome back to the Fuck Me podcast, everybody. Yeah, this t-shirt doesn't say fuck me anymore.
And we're kind of matchy today.
Oh, yeah, red
and red, yeah.
But this is a fuck me top, by the way.
Yeah.
So hopefully by the time this airs in 2 weeks, hopefully, this is out. Because I don't even know if it will be. This is the sample.
Oh, it looks good. I like the design.
There's a good design. So for those who want to see. It's based on the artwork that's on the website already.
Yes.
The cruising artwork, as you can see, it's pretty much hinting at someone getting bombed in front of a urinal.
Yeah, the suggestion is there.
But that's the thing, what I like about this is it's so like you wouldn't tell straight off if you're walking down the street.
Yeah.
Like, that's an interesting pattern. I can't quite work it out, but then you're like, oh, no, I see.
Yeah.
The artwork is by Mickey Taylor.
Yes, fabulous artist.
And that's generally what I like to do. Is he's a queer artist, and
Yes.
I'd like to support that. So.
And local to Manchester as well.
Yeah, local to Manchester. So,
Support our Manchester queers now more than ever.
yeah, so go check out the new Fuck Me t-shirt, and
Assuming it's out on the website.
it'll be on the website. And if not yet, then just when it is. And we haven't got it in tank tops yet.
Okay, that's
doing
coming, is
t-shirts.
it?
It was how it feels. So if people
Yeah.
want it, we'll do it. Let us know. Drop us a message. Comment below.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we're back at the Fuck Me podcast.
Yes.
And you can go to Fuck Me merch, by the way, fuckmemerch.com. That's where you get this top.
And this?
You do get that. Oh, no, that's actually on clearance at the minute.
Are you putting me in the discount bin? How
It is,
dare you?
Unfortunately.
How
You're
dare you?
wearing the old stuff now.
Am I?
Well, not yet, but in 2 weeks. But we are working on some other stuff, which I'm not going to talk about yet. We'll talk about it in future
Yes.
episodes. But they will be coming back.
See, do you know what? Look,
No, they won't.
I even planned. I matched.
You did?
the
Stripe as
undies.
well.
Yeah. I mean, these obviously not fuck me, but
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I got there.
And the socks. They're old as well.
I know.
You don't do them. You do them.
Those ones. Yeah.
Anywho. Yeah, we clearly haven't got trainers on right now.
Yeah.
It's nice and carpeted floor here, you see. Anywho. So we were going to talk today about... Oh, yeah. We haven't actually announced it. On the last episode, I had a hair transplant.
Oh yeah. How are you doing?
It looks crap at the minute. It looks awful because it's been 3 weeks since.
Yeah. I mean, it looks good. It looks good. Not in
But
putting it politely. It looks like it will be great.
Yeah, because it's quite pink here, quite sore. No, it's not sore, but if you touch it, it feels like a bruise.
Yeah.
And then the hair seems really thin on top still.
Yeah,
but it's because
it'll
it's
take time.
takes time to all sore.
It does.
But yeah, I'm
It does.
dying to get a haircut in the sense of on the sides, but I think 'cause it's still quite sore there as well.
Yeah, it will be.
But yeah, no, it's going to be exciting times. I'm just going to be wearing a fuck me hat quite a lot for a bit.
Yes.
Yeah,
Happy with it so far?
I think so. I fell asleep while I was having it done though.
Great.
Yeah, because it starts off really painful, but it's when they're
Yeah.
just putting all their anaesthetic in.
Yeah.
And then
How many injections did you have in the end?
they didn't count. They just fucking went for it.
I just went for it. didn't
Literally,
I?
I had two nurses.
Yeah.
It was like, and it wasn't slow. It was just stab.
Yeah.
And I actually, my arms started shaking and everything. My
Yes.
entire body.
That's quite common. And do a lot of local anaesthetic.
Well, she said it's the adrenaline.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. And she goes, don't worry, you'll be fine.
Your
And
heart
then
rate will go up as well.
It wasn't comfortable because they drill
Yes.
holes into the back of your head. Mm-hmm. And it is when I seen the back of it, I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
If you have that phobia where the holes thing.
Yes.
They
yeah.
can't look at
when
too-
people can't look at crumpets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
back of your head looks like a really, really horrible bloody crumpet. Yeah. If it was a wall, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have the phobia, but
No,
it's
I
not
don't.
nice to look at.
Tippy something. Yeah.
Yeah. I should have Googled that first.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then obviously, but when they were doing the front, couldn't feel anything.
Great.
Fell asleep.
Great.
It is boring. It's a long day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't take anything to watch with you if you're ever going to get one because they cover your eyes anyway.
Oh, interesting.
Well, they did with me 'cause they were leaning a lot with their arms over my face.
Oh,
There was a
quite
lot of
bloody.
bloody, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to see that, and if blood gets in your eye and stuff.
Yeah.
So they just cover my eyes. But yeah.
Great. So you're happy with it so far?
Yeah, I'm pleased. The first 2 weeks, you'll find it funny. Sleeping is a nightmare.
Okay. Did you do the whole oven glove thing?
No, I put
Stop yourself
restraints.
itching. Stop.
So I actually slept with 2 pillows and a travel pillow, but I woke up on the first night trying to itch my head. Yeah, it was first night. So I got myself some restraints. I already have restraints, obviously.
Obviously.
And then I actually slipped out of it in my sleep.
Oh.
And I was caught myself trying to itch again. So I had to get better, more tied up.
So even in your sleep, you're that stubborn.
Yeah. But I think I woke up straight away, literally, just as I felt I was like, oh, fuck, no.
Yeah.
Because obviously that's where you can do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
But I slept with them for 2 weeks. Yeah. Because I was still trying. Because I managed to slip out again on the second week. Because I thought, it's getting a bit more lax.
I love the notion of you just being like, right, time for bed.
Well, what's annoying is literally just before I go to sleep, I get up and down to the bathroom so many times.
Yeah.
So I was like really making sure like I was done, and then like I've got to like do one wrist and like get over.
Hilarious.
I'm there, but then I do go to like as soon as I put my head down, like my head is itching right now.
What's that famous magician, the escapist? I've got that. You know who I'm on
Houdini?
about? Houdini. Yeah, I love the idea of you like Houdiniing yourself to go for a wee.
Yeah, because that's the thing. I can get over to the other arm.
Yeah,
but it's you don't think so. Unlock your other arm while you're asleep. So.
That would be my nightmare. That would be my because I have to sleep on my side.
Yeah, no, it was crap. I do go to sleep on my back, but I normally wake up on my side.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it wasn't comfortable because I normally sleep with one pillow. Well, my one pillow board.
Yes, we've had this.
But people who sleep with that, I'm like, ugh.
No, it's great having loads of pillows. And it's all luxurious, and it's like got one there and one there, and I'm supported, and it's just
it was not nice. But I did.
The war is over. We don't need to ration these things anymore.
Yeah. But I did wake up because I obviously couldn't itch my head by lifting it up. I woke up further down the bed one night. So I like pulled myself down.
Brilliant.
So that happened.
Just shimmying in your sleep.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I can't wait till it's done. It isn't the best in the sense of it is still itchy, I guess.
Yeah.
But get there. So
how long until it's a hairline?
That's the thing. So they said 3 to 4 months. That's the ugly ducklings like phase up to there, and then after that you start looking good. So.
Okay. So I mean, it's probably the best time of year to do it in that regard, isn't it? Because you're just kind of at home, you're not going out so much.
But yeah, it's the whole like you can't have direct sun to it.
Yeah.
For 2 months, I think.
Wow.
They said just try and put a hat on, or just don't be in good sun. Don't go swimming for 2 months.
Yeah, I imagine chlorine is a problem.
They said I could go to the gym after 2 weeks, so I've been back.
That's good. Feels good. Back in it.
I'll be honest, first week back injured myself. So I think because I don't do well with rest in the sense of I think my body needs to keep moving because I've had so many injuries.
Yeah.
So going back after 2 weeks off, my body was like, "Nah, you're stiff." And and then you can't do fuck all for 2 weeks. And I'll be honest, the first week you do feel like crap. You're not sleeping well. 2 weeks I didn't sleep well, so I wasn't really that bothered.
What is sleeping well?
Yeah, I was quite tired.
Who can sleep under the crush of capitalism?
Well, anyway, we'll move on because we actually want to do a little bit of a topic interactive with our audience, didn't we?
Yes. Yeah.
So we are going to talk about dates.
Dates. Yeah,
So when you have a hair like this, you're not going to get a date.
I don't know. Some people are...
I think there's a fetish for everything.
Yeah. 100%. If it exists, there's a fetish for it. So... I'm going to ask you first. What is your ideal date? Now, obviously, you've been with your partner for a while, so that might look a bit different.
Yeah, no. If you heard that, someone's getting murdered outside.
I was going to say, are they okay?
Yeah, that sounded a bit weird. But anyway, my ideal date, I don't know, I'm quite easy. Because like a date with my partner is completely different than... Do you have dates when you're in a relationship?
Yeah.
But like a first date. I think a first date... So I'm quite simple. I just like... meet up and have a few drinks.
Yeah.
I'd be quite happy with that. But I'd be happy. Would I be happy meeting up for food and drinks? I don't know.
So there's a whole scheme to this that I have developed over the years, which is movie first.
Yeah, no, I've talked about this. Yeah,
and then
did I tell you this? Did it come from me?
No, I think I got it off the internet.
Oh, you go to the film first because when you go to dinner, if you got nothing to talk about, you talk about the film.
Exactly that.
My sister told me that nearly 20 years ago.
Oh, really? There's me thinking I was clever.
Yeah. I think you got it off me.
No, because I was doing this before I even moved to Manchester.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so you got that. So that's your thing.
I mean, it's not my ideal. It's not what I'd most rather do.
Then food and drinks.
I took someone to court on a date once.
Wow.
Not suing them. Suing that, but I had a legal thing going on after a car accident.
Okay.
And
don't come to court with me for a first date?
No, it wasn't a first date. It was like a third date.
Okay. Right.
And I was like, hey, would you like to come? Because I need to go up to. It was in Sheffield, and I was still living down south at the time, and I was like in Manchester, and I was like, hey, do you want to come to the court with me? And they're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
A cute little court date, you know. Has a whole new meaning to courting.
Yeah, true. So, what is that your ideal first date still, or is it? No, I meant the cinema food. Is that still your ideal, or do you think there's a better ideal?
I don't know. I think just anything where I can have fun whilst learning about someone. I do find like the whole drinks thing a bit stale.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I've not done much dating. When I say
Yeah.
much, I've done hardly any.
Yeah.
It's someone messaged this when we put it on Instagram saying, "What's your ideal date?" And they were like, "Oh, I've never been on a date." And I was like, "Don't worry, you're not the only one." I've only been on. I think I can count a handful of dates because I've been in a lot of relationships.
Yeah, quite long-term relationships.
Yeah, so
yeah.
it's like I was like, one of them I married her.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Other ones, it's been, but again, I wouldn't class them as dates. But would you say it's a date when you like tell them this is a hookup, but you go for drinks first? Is that a date?
No, I feel like there's a precursor. Like a date is kind of like a thing moving towards a relationship.
So I've only had one ever, and I married her. Other than that, I've had no dates.
Wow, that's crazy to me.
But
I've been on more dates than you've had hot dinners.
Exactly. But yeah, no, it's a case of like, because I thought about it, and I was like, people didn't ask me to go on dates, but I was always in a relationship.
Yeah, well, that'll probably be why.
Yeah.
But I remember
I've been asked a couple of times, like, well, I'll get asked like recently, like on Instagram, and they're like, "Oh, I'm in Manchester, this and the other. Would you like to go on a date?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm actually in a relationship," but like, I'm so like, "Oh my god, that's amazing!" Like, it's like really flattering.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Because
Yeah.
I've not been on them when I wasn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get you.
I've been asked on many because I'm always in a relationship. They didn't know I was in a relationship, so
Yeah.
that was quite nice.
Yeah, it's cute. It is cute. Yeah. It's quite hard to know what is a date, isn't it? Unless you very explicitly say.
Oh yeah, I was saying you have to say.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, like, wrong end of the stick. Do you want to go out for some drinks? Oh yeah, sound. You might think it's a hookup. You might not.
I feel like that's not that common in gay culture though. Like you wouldn't go for a drink before a shag. You just invite them round, face down, arse up in the pillow.
Yeah, see, that's how I got with my current partner.
What, face down, arse up in the pillow?
Kind of.
Work.
Instead, we were hooking up, became friends, and then we were like, and that's the thing, like, because I said to
you
him,
caught feelings.
no, I said to him, I was like, we never dated, and he was like, yeah, I said about I've not been on dates, and he goes, yeah, you have, we've been on dates, and I was like, when? And he was like, well, when we were first kind of like seeing each other, we'd like go for drinks and stuff like that. That was mates.
Yeah. Oh my god, you friend zoned him.
But no, we're fucking, but we also like.
He beat the friend zone.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, he did. But he wasn't. But he didn't want to get together.
So it can be done.
Yeah,
Beating the friend zone can be done.
Me and him, we accidentally got together.
Accidentally.
Yeah, we were like, oh shit.
What, you fell inside him, did you?
We just kind of realised, oh shit, this is a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's cute.
Yeah, no,
that's
nice.
cute. That's so like organic.
Yeah, that was better. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so ideal date. Yeah, I do like food though.
I do like a meal. I do like a meal, but I don't think I'd do it for a first date. I think my first date is I'm establishing, are you interesting? Yeah. Like, I don't even care if they're a psycho, like serial killer at this point. I just want to know if they're interesting. Because I will have a second date with an axe murderer if they're interesting and have some fun stories, personally.
Would you go to a comedian? Because you could do that for like an hour. Go to stand up and then go to the bar and have because then you've like things have been funny, and all that.
You're in a light-hearted mood.
There.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea, but it's very focused on. I think there's a few risks with that, isn't there? Particularly for a first date, is the comedian actually going to be funny? But then I suppose if they're not, you can kind of just laugh at them as opposed to with them afterwards. Maybe don't do it when you're in there.
Because what you could do is you could meet up for the drink in the bar.
Yeah.
Have like an hour.
Yeah.
Go watch the comedian. Come back out and then have another hour.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, that would be good. I'd like that.
Not a bad idea.
Unfortunately, I'm taken.
Yeah.
But that would have been nice for me. Are we going to read out some?
Yeah.
We haven't had that many out of this.
No, well, it's clearly people haven't been on a lot of ideal first dates. I quite like this one. It's very me. This first one is took a guy to the most haunted place in Britain for a ghost walk.
That's pretty cool.
I would love that if someone. Like, I've had some people go way over the top on first dates. Yeah. And honestly, it's kind of come across as a little bit desperate.
Okay. Go on.
So I went on a date not even that long ago with someone who was like, what do you want to do? And I was like, let's just do something chill. I was like, go for a drink. He turned around and said, I've booked us to do indoor skydiving and then I'm going to take us for a meal afterwards.
Oh, I think that'd be ace. I'd love that.
It just came across as a bit too strong for me.
I'd love
personally.
I think that's like a second, third, fourth.
Thank you.
Okay,
exactly that. First date, I don't even know you. I've had a couple of conversations with you over the internet. Like,
No, that's definitely not first date.
It was just too much, and like didn't let me pay for anything. Like very insistent that I didn't pay for anything.
I said that to Nick.
It's for me, and I was just like, and was quite just a bit too handsy. Not in a like gross way, but you know, like the police have got less hands on me than what they did.
But the ghost walk thing, that's quite cool.
I would love that.
Would you do it like? You pay to go and there's a tour guide and there's a group, or you're just like, yeah, I've got a book of load of murders.
I think one is a bit more scary than the other, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like I'm just really interested in serial killers.
Yeah, like
one is more concerning, isn't it?
Because if you just like if this person is like, yeah, they were doing the ghost tour themselves, that I just happen to know that all these houses are haunted, and they're telling you the facts, I'll just be looking at them going, yeah, you're a psycho.
But then we're not enjoying it together. That's the thing. It's not something we're enjoying together. It's something that they enjoy that they're dragging me along to.
Yeah, they're teaching you. They're prepping you for the bin.
Yeah, in multiple bins all at once. Yeah. What else? Some people have just sort of used this as an opportunity to sort of moan their opinion, I think.
Pretty much, but that's it. That's what we've got. So let's moan them out and then we'll get to the next bit, which is a bit more fun.
One of them's really cute.
Go on, then.
Any date with my man is perfect.
See, that's a relationship date.
That's, relationship dating. Yeah, which is very sweet. It's very sweet. Like in the relationships I've been in, I have certainly felt that myself. Yeah. There's an interesting one on here though around, it's kind of, I don't know if it's on the ideal dates sort of topic or not, but grand gestures don't matter if the company is shit. And I would rather be in good company. Yeah. But I kind of feel that about like nights out.
Yeah.
It's the same principle, isn't it? Like I've been on nights out in small pubs in Cornwall and I've had the time of my life because the company I was with was amazing. Yeah. Whereas I've been to raves with knobheads and had a really shit time for that exact reason. Yeah, ditto. I feel the same. But I think that's all it when we've asked people for ideal dates. It was... A lot of people don't have a lot of ideal dates. I wonder why that is. And bear in mind, they didn't have to have been on these. This was like, I said, like, ones that you'd like to go on. What is your So I found that interesting because everyone came forward to talk about bad dates, which is what we're going on to now. In a minute. But so thinking about it, what I like something that's mildly. I'm quite a competitive being, particularly anything around engines. I'm very competitive. Like if we ever went go-karting, you would not be safe. Yeah, go-karting. I would. That's not really a good date, though. No, absolutely not. But something that allows us to be a bit competitive, have fun, have a laugh with each other. Because if they're competitive and took it seriously, major ick. If they're competitive and then they lost because they were against me. So, like, how about mini golf? Cute. I think that's quite all right. That's a cute one. I do feel like it drags a bit though. Yeah. After you've done 2 or 3, the phone, it's gone. After you've done 2 or 3, I'm bored now. I just want to have a drink. Yeah. Well, let's get on to the bad dates then. So these are literal dates that have happened. And all right. I've just read the first one and it's brilliant. Are you going to read them all because you're better at reading, or shall we do some like? Well, do you want to do the first? You do that first couple because I'll give you the big long ones. Do you want to do the bit? Well, no, I'll do the. You know how to give me a good time, don't you? No, I'll do the. I'll do the short ones. Okay. And then you do the big long ones because you can read. Okay. You have good pronunciation as well. Enunciation. Is it enunciation? Enunciation. I thought it was pronunciation. No. There's no pronouncing pronunciation, no? There's no pronunciation. Oh, fuck, did not know. Guy lip synced the whole of Wicked in front of me in his living room. He wouldn't even get through the fucking chorus and I'd be out the door. That's awful. Wait, the whole of Wicked, as in the whole musical? That's the thing, but he just put on the film or something. No, the film, it'd have to be the full musical album, wouldn't it? Yeah. Oh, mate. I would collapse inside my own arsehole with the level of cringe. I would cringe that hard, it would like, If anyone started bashing out any musical, regardless if it's Wicked, I'd be like, no. Sorry, mate. Is there not any musicals you like? Not even like a song from a musical? I went to see Sweeney Todd not knowing it was a musical. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have a clue. So I find you so funny. Yeah, so... this was the one with Johnny Depp when he was in the cinema. So it wasn't a play.
I was like, oh, about a murderer who chops people's heads off. And, I was like, oh, that's cool in the trailer. So the trailer didn't give off musical vibes for some reason. So me and the then missus went to see it. And within 10 minutes, I was like, this is fucking, I can't believe this. I'm going to leave. I came out.
leave?
No, I came out of that cinema when it finished, singing some of the songs.
Oh, okay, they are catchy.
I was like, this is ace. I was like, I love that.
Oh, so you liked it then?
Yeah, and then she got me an album.
Ah, see, that's when, I mean, the suspicions should have been there, really, shouldn't they?
She knew I was bi. She knew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, full well. Yeah, maybe it was her plan. I'm going to take him to a musical.
Exactly.
He's going to love this shit.
Exactly. That's what she was planning it all along.
Yeah. No, to be fair, she was quite into all the musicals and stuff.
Oh,
so she was surprised, but she was like, all right, this is game on.
I'm not massively into musicals at all.
Okay. So he was shit-faced when I turned up. I was driving. He used me as a taxi to get home, basically.
Oh, that's vile.
Yeah.
That's vile. People don't think, do they?
So the thing is, he was shit-faced. Was it a date or were you going to meet him and his mates at the pub? Do you know what I mean? Because if you've shown up to a date where it's just you and them and they're pissed, that's fucking...
Red flag. Red flag.
That person's an alcoholic.
Yeah. Maybe.
Just sat there just getting pissed.
Yeah, I mean, if they're battered, like that implies they were. That's gnarly.
If I went on a first date with someone and someone just genuinely got shit-faced, I'd be like...
Oh, yeah, no.
Regardless.
No.
But turning up... Especially if the other person's driving, you'd be like, I'm not getting drunk. You wouldn't want to do that.
Damn right. No, absolutely not. Not doing that.
Yeah. That's it. To be fair, the drunk person obviously had a lot of trust in the other person.
Or they just want... I mean, we all trust taxi drivers.
I don't.
Well, no, not in Manchester. It's like a wild... I feel like I should be paying them more because it's such a fucking carnival ride.
Okay, so here's another one. Spent the full date talking about his ex. He clearly wasn't over.
I feel like... So, talking about exes with new partners is a really interesting situation, isn't it? Because it's something that I try to avoid at all costs.
Yeah?
At all costs, I try to avoid it.
Okay.
My last long-term relationship never really brought it up whatsoever. Yeah. They would ask, but I'll just be like, and just kind of flip the questions. I'm not really that bothered. It's who I was, not who I am.
Yeah.
But I do feel like there are certain situations where talking about exes is quite valid.
Yeah.
But what I tend to do is I go, oh, an old friend of mine.
Oh dear.
I do that, and then I'll talk about...
So you covered up who it was?
Yeah, exactly, because I just don't feel like it's beneficial, because I think a lot of people can start to draw comparisons.
Yeah.
Well.
So that actually is a good way to talk about, because I don't see any issue. If someone brings it up, if it's valid and not meant in just that you're an obsessed way.
Yeah.
So, for example, if you spent 5 years with someone, and then you go like to the next person, it's like, oh yeah, when or I went there, because if you just happen to go to this theme park and someone's talking about Alton Towers, and then you brought up a story about Alton Towers when you went with your partner, but you happened just like, oh, when I was at Alton Towers on my own.
But that's the thing.
It's going to come up, the fact that you were there with your partner,
but
you just in with a friend. I like the way you're covering it up, because not covering it up, but you're just not putting it in their face.
Yeah,
partner.
exactly that.
It does actually make a lot of sense. You don't have to bury it, but be tactile.
Exactly that. I just don't feel like it does anyone any favours talking about exes generally.
Yeah, because when you've been with someone for 5 years, and if it was like a very serious relationship, you're living together, this, that, and the other, or married, or whatever, you're gonna done a lot of things together.
Exactly that.
When I was in Rhodes on the Greek islands.
Oh, who were you there with? What did you get up to when you were there?
It was a friend. But they're gonna come up.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
First date.
Maybe don't just talk about it obsessively. No. Maybe ask them about their job.
Yeah.
Or what they like to do.
Except for when say if the date still lives with their ex. That's valid.
This is something that I read a news article about exactly this the other day, where so many people are still living with their exes because they cannot afford to leave.
Yeah.
And that is crazy. I couldn't imagine anything worse. I would be on the news for murder.
To be fair, I can imagine it happening though. Like a lot of people doing it.
Oh, I know of multiple people that do it.
Really?
Drive me nuts.
Yeah, drive me nuts. Right. Went on a date once where the guy only did it to promote a pyramid scheme for some sales thing.
Is there no shame? Promoting. I mean, I kind of respect the hustle.
Yeah.
I kind of respect the hustle.
I wonder what it was.
Probably one of those like Herbalife things.
Oh my God. Just pulls out of his bag some Herbalife protein.
Yeah, exactly
Or
that.
some lean greens. I don't know if
Exactly
they do
that.
but
I don't know. But that's hilarious. I respect the Did you hear about the female club promoter that went on that invited hundreds of boys
Yes.
to a first date all at the same time in the club that she was promoting for? Hilarious. Honestly, I admire the hustle.
Did you see the guy that did that catfishing pretending to be a girl?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's even better.
think-
That's even better.
I'm not even sure if it was a gay club. Like, you
Hilarious.
got to get all the straight guys in. Oh, God. They were surely clocked.
I don't think so.
No. Hey,
The straight men's.
I feel safer here.
That's hilarious. I love that idea. I think that's so funny. I think that's so
Naughty.
funny. Yeah. I mean, naughty, but so funny.
But funny. Okay. Ooh, this one's a serious one.
Which one? That long one? Do you want me to do it? Right. Okay.
All the long ones, that and below.
Okay. Fine. Oh.
Sorry, I've got to itch my head now because this is really itchy. Oh.
Feel good.
Oh.
Feel good. Has anyone offered to itch it for you? Don't worry, I'm not.
No.
That's not me, but has anyone? Because some people are into some stuff like that. Okay, so this is very sweary. So, some cunt years ago, the days where prep was a trial and a pain in the ass to get, went for a few drinks, all lovely, then he got very uncomfortably suggestive and started going on about STIs and saying he's 38 and never been tested because you just know.
You've got off. He's like, no.
Okay.
Keep going, go on.
And he only has unprotected sex. I then said how you can have things and not know and how important testing is. I then mentioned, for example, HIV. And he said he'd never tested for that because he isn't dirty and only dirty people get that. Then I missed the last bus and had to go to his as I had no option. He got a prawn sarnie from Spa on the way home, which was horrendous. I mean, I love how that is the cherry on top in this story. I slept fully dressed, told him I had chlamydia so he wouldn't come near me, and then did the fastest getaway as soon as I could as the first bus was due in the morning. I still see him in town now and he makes my skin absolutely cruel, but don't worry, he still asked for a second date.
Yeah. That's not. It's not just a bad day, it's just big red flags all the way through.
So many red flags. I mean, the judging. I mean, what are we learning about this person in this? We're learning that he likes prawn sandwiches. Red flag. We're learning that he is very judgmental against people against their own, by choice.
Yeah.
It's people very it happens, but people very rarely want to catch these things. We're learning that he has never been tested and doesn't take his own health seriously.
Yeah, but he also doesn't care about your health.
Yeah,
So
exactly that.
It's not even just doesn't care about his own health.
Yeah,
He's more than happy to
spread
risk your
something
health.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in the advent of super diseases that are increasingly common.
Huge red flag.
Oh my god, I just can't. I love how the prawn sandwich was the last thing. I was like, and
Did you check if I had a shellfish allergy?
exactly. Well, that would be my last
We
straw.
can't be kissing now.
Yeah, that would. Well, maybe that could have been his getaway.
Oh
Why
yeah.
did- oh, I didn't realise you were going to buy that. I'm sorry.
mate. Gotta go
Yeah, yeah. Is that my
my throat.
yeah.
I forgot my EpiPen.
Oh god. Right, I'm going to move on.
The big long ones.
Yeah.
There we go.
Had a hookup first date.
This one.
We started playing in bed. Oh, I love how you're recoiling with this. I know who this is as well. And
Oh dear.
maybe I'm going to regret knowing this about
Yeah.
him.
It's not his fault.
Had a hookup first day. We started playing in bed, lights off. He didn't realise I had gone to the bathroom. He was on all fours. We were quite drunk. I got back and he asked, "Why did you stop?"
Keep going.
Why did you stop licking my ass? I wasn't.
Keep going.
His dog was just leaving the bedroom when I walked in, like I had startled it. I pretended to have a phone call that a family member needed help and ran like the wind. I love the end of this message just says in 3 separate lines, "Swear to God." Now,
It's fucking hilarious.
I am shook. This is why you lock the pets out of the room.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, lock the pets out. You know that scene in what is it, Wolf of Wall Street, where they're trying to get it on with the Duchess, and then the Rocky, the little Chihuahua's like on the dude's foot. Like, no.
But how the fuck, like, did he compare a dog? Yeah, yeah, exactly. How?
Being quite drunk probably would help.
Yeah, he must have been plastered.
Let's hope.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
The fact he genuinely went, why did you stop? He genuinely must have thought it.
Yeah. I mean, he must have done. Would you tell the person in that situation?
No, what'd you fuck?
Because I don't think I'd be able to resist.
Just telling the person, by the way, your dog
just ate your asshole.
No.
I would.
I'd have left. That's the thing, it's his dog. It was the guy's dog, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, God, no.
My chaos, the chaos part of my brain would be like, do it. Tell him. Ruin his life.
Freaks out. Do it while he's inside.
Yeah.
So,
right. I'm going to move on. Really got on with a guy online. Always a good start. Met him on Canal Street for drinks. Asked me back to his. See, would you ever do that? I'm just going to sidebar. Would you ever shag on a first date? Because I generally avoid it.
Yeah.
Yes. Top shagger over there.
I remember when I was when I kind of went to my new singlehood as an adult, like I said, long-term relationship to long-term relationship. I had a little spout, and I said I didn't really do dates because it was more of I'd message, I'd be like, listen, just come out of a long-term relationship, I ain't looking for anything. Let's meet up, have a few drinks, we're gonna bang.
Yeah.
And I would just be like that. And they were always like, oh, yeah, okay, cool. So my bad date experience is when that was the plan, and then they were like, actually, no. And I went, this ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I had a really nice time with you. You were great. But I did say we were meeting for a bang.
Yeah. This is the thing. I trend to...
So that's not a date, really, or is it?
No, well,
it's
not really.
It was a planned hookup.
It's a hookup with extra steps.
Because what they wanted, they were like, oh, I want to have some fun with you, but like maybe on the second or third. I went, no, that's dating.
Yeah.
That's a relationship. That's not... No.
See, like, I try to avoid forming friendships via sex.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it breeds great friendships. So I tend to put people either in the dating category or friendship category. Sometimes, if they're the right person, they'll move from one to the other.
Right, we've never fucked.
Yeah. yeah, that's why.
It's like I have had this conversation. I was saying to you about like when a friend's got like someone I was having a bit of fun with. They started becoming more of a mate, and I was like, "There's a line now.
Yeah,
either that stops or that stops."
Yeah.
That's it.
100%. And people will move for me from one camp to another in that regard, but. Yeah. And often the other way around as well. Like I'll date them and then we'll go, it's not working, but I really like you as a person. So, friendships that's happened to me fairly recently, and it's fine. Yeah, but that's great.
Different. That's come from dating. I want about fuck buddies to
avoid.
Yeah, that is a line.
Yeah, very much so. Anyway, sorry, I
think we need to start that one again.
Yeah, so really got on with a guy online, met him on Canal Street for drinks, asked me back to his. On the way, asked if I could pop home for some old bedding. I asked why, and he said he was gonna poo on me all night. How constipated was this man?
One nugget at a time.
I don't have that much renal control personally.
I would have no control. I know.
Was he crop dusting this dude?
We do not king shame on this podcast, but
it's just a very forward thing to say on the first date or suggest.
I would do it on the fucking millionth date.
As I've said on this podcast many a time, I haven't even pooed in front of partners.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not for me. But imagine that on the first day, I'd just be like, "What did he say? What he did?"
Quickly got a taxi and didn't return.
There we go.
I would have hailed a fucking helicopter if it would have got me out of there quicker.
Yeah.
Put it on the Amex.
Just need to go back and get some bedding because,
Also, if you're that into this, you have the fucking bedding.
I think he popped home to his to get the bedding to bring it to his.
Lord, no.
That's like a big no-no.
You're not going to need. You're going to need more than spare bedding. You're going to need a fucking pressure washer.
Vile, but no, not king shaming. Just imagine that first date. Anyway.
Oh my god, what?
Anyway.
Waited. I just need some like antiseptic in my brain for that. Waited an hour for him at the train station. The guard saw I was upset about being stood up. Oh, she got me a bar of Galaxy and said, "Get home safe, honey." I'm kind of imagining like the sort of the sassy, like, "You get home safe, honey." Like,
I'm picturing more of like a homely, like middle-aged woman just coming over like, here you go.
Yeah.
You okay? Do you need anything?
Yeah, you're probably right.
You okay, Poppet?
Yeah, you're probably right. I went a different route entirely.
Yeah.
But the last sentence is sweet. My tears of sadness turned to joy at a stranger being so kind to me.
Yeah.
That is really sweet. Shame they got stood up, but honestly, it sounds like a bullet dodged.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
even so
thing.
much as a message, it's like, oh, hey, like this has gone really badly, or something. Even an excuse, like my goldfish has died, or something like that. Like anything would be good. Okay.
Oh, yeah, bless.
Bearing in mind, this was my first date with a guy after coming out at 18, 19. After half an hour of this date, he told me he was falling in love with me. I'd be getting my coat at that point. Invited me to his sister's wedding in Italy. I lived in Nottingham.
To get that in there.
Love that detail. And then told me the reason he has a lazy eye is because his dad beat him. That's intense. Does kind of remind me of a friend of ours. I know who you know. I know you know who I'm on about.
Okay. Okay.
But that's intense for a first date. Very intense.
We aren't talking about the lazy eye. We're talking about the...
No, the intensity.
The intensity.
The intensity. The sort of... Being invited to a sister's wedding in Italy for a first date.
Free holiday.
Yeah, but I ain't sitting through some fucker's wedding.
No, but
I don't care. Oh,
I do like weddings, though. But I don't like the actual wedding.
do you cry at weddings?
No, I don't like the actual wedding. It's the after party.
So basically what you're saying is you like getting pissed.
No, because they're glamorous pissed.
Just go to a members club. You'll get the same. You'll get the same experience.
I'm in between with weddings.
I can't stand them.
It depends. Like saying the night do, the evening.
Yeah.
Sound. But again, it depends what capacity you're there.
It's like you're 45 wearing white. No one's thinking you're virgin, honey. Yeah. You've got 2 kids. Yeah. That ship has sailed. Get the dress out. Put a power suit on. Be like, I'm going to fucking dominate this marriage.
I've never been to a gay wedding.
I've never been to a gay wedding.
Yeah, let's hope. Let's carry. No, fuck that. Because I don't, even though I say I like weddings, I don't want to get married, but I would like to go to a gay wedding.
Yeah, I get you. I'm the same, but again, I think I'd rather I'm just there for the free meal.
Yeah.
I've been to some really nice weddings. I've been to a disastrous wedding. You know it's a bad wedding when the entire place smells of horse shit and the bar isn't open and there are wood lice in the food.
Oh, God.
I will regale you all with this story. Can we do a weddings episode? Because that would be a great story.
That'd be well funny.
Can we?
We'll do an episode.
Okay, because honestly, it's a whole day. It was a whole thing.
Okay. Oh, we got more?
Yeah, we've got one more.
Okay.
Had a hookup first date. Okay, so we're kind of blurring the lines a little bit here. He started playing in bed, lights off. He didn't realise I'd gone to the bar. That one's twice. It's the same one twice. Never mind. That's all of them. That's all of them. I was like, hang on.
But yeah, we'll move on from the dates to obviously a lot of dates were leading on to naughtiness.
Well, what's important for you in a potential match?
Personality.
Okay, so that's number one.
Yeah, that's like
personality
beyond,
number one.
Yeah, beyond everything.
Anything else? So my background is in project management, and when you're managing a project, you have a set of requirements for the output of that project. This is a very long-winded explanation, but you'll bear with me. You have your must-haves, you have your should-haves, you have your could-haves, and you have your would-like-to-haves. What are your must-haves?
So must-haves are funny, good sense of humour, personality. 2 is like it goes with personality. I'm gonna say like that, up for a laugh, up for doing things.
Yeah. Adventurous, energized.
Yeah, so good personality, adventurous, and also good in bed, as in not a frigid person.
Okay, so not a pillow princess. You need someone that's going to push back against you, kind of.
Even if they were, not just push. No, because I'm quite dominant. I like to take charge. I like to just do everything. But if they're frigid in the sense of like just frigid, as in don't want to, they're not a sexual person.
Okay.
Yeah, because we've been in situations like that. I'm sure you might have had a partner where there's been dry spells.
I don't know. I couldn't possibly imagine anything.
Yeah, no, we've been in there, and I'm just like, fucking hell.
Yeah,
well, it happens in relationships.
It does. Life gets in the way sometimes.
If it was early on and they were just very frigid, I'd be like, Red flag.
Yeah.
However, it's always on who make me wait to put out. Not so I need them to put out. That's more hook up because I'm not dated. But when I have dated, if they've made me wait, that's the one time, I end up like, this is relationship material.
Okay, so that's your must-haves. Your should-haves.
Should.
Yeah.
Ambition.
Like that. Yeah. Okay.
If someone's not ambitious and they're just happy where they are, I'm like, you're going to be boring very soon.
Yeah.
You're going to end up being not adventurous.
Yeah.
So, should have his ambition and looks after themselves. I'm not asked if they're ripped. I don't actually give a shit about ripped people.
Yeah.
I'm not bothered. But I do like someone who looks after themselves.
Yep, I get that.
That's it.
Could-haves.
What do you mean by could-have?
So you can kind of give or take it.
Oh, if I had money, that'd be nice.
Okay.
Yeah, so could have money, but I'm not bothered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That it? On the could-haves?
Oh, yeah, also, shoulds as well. It's hygiene.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Let's look after themselves, though.
Yeah.
Other coulds. Modes of transport.
So they have to drive.
Ideally, because I fucking hate people who don't drive.
Yeah, it drives me crackers.
Yeah, it's like, how do you survive?
In this day and age.
But if they don't have it, I can make do. If I liked everything else about the person.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But it'd be nice.
And then your would like to haves. So these are like aspirational, not really expecting anybody to actually have this, but it was always
a
bonus.
Yacht.
Yeah, I mean, I watch a lot of Below Deck, like a lot.
Yeah.
And I see that.
Yeah, like flexibility in terms of physical.
Ah, so you're thinking about the bedroom again.
You know what I mean? So that would help.
I mean, how flexible are we talking?
Self-sucking would be cool.
Okay.
It's not like...
I wasn't expecting you to say that.
But I'm not really bothered in the sense of that, but it'd be quite cool.
Yeah.
Like, actually, rich would be cool. No drama. That would be a miracle.
What's that like? I've never had a relationship with that.
So I'm not going to lie, my partner is no drama.
No drama.
He's got fuck all going on in that.
No drama.
So
we love that.
Yeah. But that's an ideal would like to have, wouldn't you? With no drama, that'd be ace. Nice family. That normally happens, but
yeah.
Good friends. So these are all cool things. I don't know where they fall in these categories, but these are just things I'm reeling out now.
Yeah.
And penis-wise,
because this is important to some people. That's really important to some people.
Yeah, see with me, bit average to slightly bigger than average.
Okay.
I'm not.
So you're looking for like boyfriend dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's too big, it's too big.
Yes.
And too small.
Yeah, I mean,
too small.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, how about you?
My must-haves: a yacht, a Porsche. No. I have quite a long list of all of these things, to be honest.
I'm not surprised.
No.
When we went on X, you had
Yeah. So my must-haves are friendly and outgoing, funny, preferably 6 foot plus. No, that's probably more like a would like to have actually.
I don't get that.
Really?
Yeah. But say that I'm 5'10". I just like people my height.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Fair enough. I mean, I thought you were like 6'2". So
yeah, but everyone thinks I'm a lot taller than I am. But
I'm literally doing the whole
I think
boys measuring 6 inches thing, aren't I?
Yeah. I might be 5'10" and a half.
5'10" a lot.
No. We'll see. Should we measure?
In a minute.
Not dicks.
Yeah. No, you'd win. So yeah, my must-haves.
Including your piercing.
Well, yeah, it gives it like an extension. Anyway, must-haves: funny and outgoing, highly energized. Like they have to have stuff going on in their life, and not bad stuff. It has to be like
about drama.
Exactly. I do this. This is my hobby. These are what I do. Like I went on a date with someone recently, and I was like, okay, so what do you do? And he's like, watch TV.
Oh fuck.
I noped the fuck out. I just mentally checked out there and then. And it was like 2 minutes in.
Yeah.
Because that was my leading question. Because like me, do the businesses, have my job, do hobbies, aerial, circus, fire, all of these things. Like I'm busy, I'm active, and I need someone that's going to match that energy.
Yeah.
Interesting. And then must-haves, they have to should-haves will be like a handsome face. A handsome face. Again, don't need to be ripped, but need to they can like pasta, but must exercise.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like that's oftentimes me. And should have, again, car, be able to drive. Should have a good job or be very well established within their industry and or field. And that's kind of it for the could haves or should haves. And then the could haves, a big dick, to be honest. Big balls. That's a good one. I like that slap. Like, you know, that's a nice could have. That's where the Porsche comes in as well. Then have their own house, not own, but live on their own.
Yeah, so
that's a good could have for me.
Yeah.
Not a should have, because I think it's hard in this day and age, and some people don't even want that. Some people actually want to share, and that's, again, fine. But somewhere that is their own, for sure. And then be able to take me skiing. That's a good could have. Someone that isn't overly obsessed. I don't want someone that will say to me readily that they couldn't live without me.
Yeah. So these are things where you're saying, like, now things you don't want them to have. Because I didn't put in I don't want to have.
Okay, rephrase. I'll rephrase it. Independence.
There we go.
Independent thought, independent motivations, working on who they are as a person.
Yeah.
And it has capability in life.
Yeah. And that's kind of where I was leading with ambition. I like people to be ambitious in the sense of doing their own thing.
Yeah.
You know, got a dream, or just a goal, or even if they're doing their dream or goal, that's what they're passionate about.
I'd like them to have a cat allergy, because I'm also allergic to cats, and then we'd never have to have the conversation of, I want a cat. No.
Yeah, fuck off.
But a good would like to have would be dogs.
Yeah.
I like a dog. We know. I message you fairly frequently. Can I go and can I just ignore you and come and play with the dogs?
You're more than welcome. Yeah. Well, anything else on there that we...
Well, talking of the big willy, because, like, I feel like Twitter has given me such a... What's the word? Like, everybody has a giant willy. I know, obviously they don't, but it gives you that... It warps you, doesn't it? Like porn and all of those things.
Some of them are monstrous.
Yeah. Like the last guy I was seeing, huge. It's like, that.
Oh, bloody hell.
Where the fuck are we going to put that?
What
what are you planning on doing with that? Because it's not going anywhere near my
ear. It gets to a point where it's like, works, and I was like, no, that's not good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't want to be hospitalised.
Shall we get the audience interaction with this?
Yes.
And save it for another one. We do an episode where we talk about penises.
Yes.
The peen.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right then. So, keep an eye on our social medias.
Yes, please.
Do you want to talk about balls as well?
Always.
Yeah, okay. You mentioned about balls, so why not? So keep an eye on our Instagrams, and we're going to ask you questions on what you prefer. Too big, too small, girth, all stuff like that. So, and ball size. How about pubes? Pubic hair.
Yeah, all of those things.
Pubes.
Yeah.
You've got to say it that way. Just pubes. Doesn't sound like that. Pubes. Pubes. All right, so keep an eye out. Go to fuckmemerch.com and buy yourself something nice. Maybe this new t-shirt. And...
but not this one, obviously.
Yeah, get them.
In the fucking discount bin.
It could still be there.
Could be.
Anyway, we will see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.
Miss you already.